Hi, second graders. It's time for some Ready Math in our instruction book. This is page 22, and our learning target goal in math this week is our strategy about making a 10 to help us add or subtract. So today, the first question on this page says to demonstrate, that means to show, how to make a 10 to find 6 plus 9. So here's what I'd like you to do. And you're gonna have to stop and pause your video and come back. But what I would like you to do is I would like you to get your 10 frame in your folder that I gave you, the white binder, and it has the blue 10 frame. There's two 10 frames here, double 10 frames. I'm gonna turn and use this side just because I can see them better this way. So you're gonna need to get that, and you're gonna get your counters, okay? And then we are going to show the problem 6 plus 9, okay? All right. So now in your 10 frame, 6 plus 9. So I know that 9 is the bigger number, so I'm going to put 9 counters. I'm going to make them all yellow because that is one part and we want the one part to be the same. It helps to see it better. So there is our 9, and now it says we have to add 6. So now we're going to use a different color, the other side, to show the other part. I'm going to go to the next 10 frame and we're going to put 6 red. So now you can see this problem is showing 9 and 6 more. So remember, our strategy is to make a 10 to help us add. So we're going to take, and you can see we need one more to make a 10, don't we? We have one spot empty. So we can take 1 from our 6 and put it up there. Now, do we have a 10? You bet. So we made a 10, and then how many more? 5. So 10 plus 5 is, what do you think? 15. So that means that 9 plus 6 is going to be 15. It's going to be the same sum, isn't it? Yeah, good job. So I'm going to slide this off of here. So we're not going to explain our thinking because we just demonstrated it with our 10 frames and our counters. So we get to do that. How about that? So the next one, it says comparing. Greta and Chuck each added 5 plus 7 by making a 10. Here's Greta. And Greta broke apart that 5 to show 2 plus 3. Because Greta made a 10, she knew that 7 and 3 more would make a 10. And then they have that 10, and they added that 2, and that made 12, so that means 7 plus 5 is 12. Looks good to me. That looks correct. What do you think? Chuck, 5 plus 7, it's the same problem they're solving. He broke apart the 7. You can think of 7 as 5 and 2 more because Chuck knew that 5 and 5 more would make a 10. Had the 10 and the 2 left over, and that would equal 12. So 7 plus 5 equals 12. So what do you think about Chuck's way to solve that problem? So did they both make a 10 correctly? Well, I said yes. Because Greta, she started with 7 and made a 10. And Chuck started with 5 and made a 10. So we could say that both ways are correct. Would you agree? Me too. All right, we're going to look at one more today, and it says analyze. Ming added 9 plus 8. This is her work that she did over here on the right. It's asking you, what did she do wrong, and what is the correct answer? So let's see, 9 plus 8. So let's see, she said that 9 and 1 more would make a 10. And then she said 10 plus 8 equals 18. So 9 plus 8 equals 18. Well, we're going to do this one more time because I think this will help us see the problem a little better. So I'm going to have you do this. So the problem, remember, is 9 plus 8. So you're going to have to put in 9 in one 10 frame. And just do this with me. Plus 8. So we're going to go to the next 10 frame and put in 8 counters. A different color to show the other part. Okay, so it said that Ming added 9 plus 1 more. We know that we would need 1 more to make a 10, right? So we'll move that one up there to make a 10. And then how many do you see in the second 10 frame? 5, 6, 7. So I see 10 plus 7 more. Ming said 10 plus 8. But there isn't 8, is there? Because we moved this one up here to make a 10. So now it's 10 plus 7. So Ming added 1 to 9 to make a 10. That was good. But then she added 8 more instead of 7 more. So she found that 9 plus 9, that's 18. 9 plus 8 is, what do you think? 17, right? So we just worked through it on our 10 frames. So again, we're not going to write that in there because we moved our counters around and solved it that way, and that is okay. So we know that she should have said that 9 plus 8 equals 17, right? All right, good job, friends.